March of 2025, a YouTuber named Owen uploaded a video titled "Terrifying Abandoned 1900s Farmhouse with Power" to his channel Urbex Ontario. Owen's channel primarily focuses on urban exploration, and he frequently documents footage of him exploring various abandoned locations across North America. In this particular video, Owen decided to explore an abandoned farmhouse situated in a remote part of Ontario, Canada. As Owen began his exploration and stepped inside the house, he immediately mentioned that the structures inside were in a pretty good condition. Apart from some graffiti and crumbling walls, most parts of the house were relatively intact, and some areas even had power and functioning electronics. This indicated that the house had only been abandoned for a few years. During the initial minutes of his exploration, he also mentioned that the house had a very smoky smell. As he explored further, he discovered even more signs suggesting that someone might be living there or may have been there recently. But fortunately for Owen, he didn't hear or see anything unusual during this time. He then continued exploring and made his way into the kitchen. However, as soon as he stepped inside the kitchen, that's when he stumbled upon something truly disturbing.
It's kind of sketchy because I can smell like cigarette smoke, so I hope there's no squatters in here. Yeah, so this is the kitchen. Do you see that light on? This is literally still on. Wait, is that this? Oh, I can feel heat coming off of this. I don't want to touch it, but there's a lot of heat coming off of that. That's a fire hazard. Wow. Why is that room like tarped off? Got some tires. They're actually still in like decent shape. Oh! Did you guys hear that? I just heard banging upstairs. What the heck? What, the light is on in here? Guys, this is sketchy. Hello? Anyone up there? What is that noise, guys? Sounds like somebody walking. What the heck? That sounded like a person was up there.
After Owen heard the loud bang, he immediately went towards the stairs and tried to determine their source. During this time, he also heard noises that oddly resembled the sound of footsteps walking on the floor above him. Owen eventually called out to them, but he unfortunately didn't receive any response. But unlike other urban explorers, he didn't immediately go upstairs to investigate the noise. Instead, he tried to remain calm and rationalize the noises. He ultimately concluded that the loud bang must have been caused by a door or a window slamming due to the wind. Owen then decided to go back to his exploration. For the next few minutes, Owen moved from one room to another, and he fortunately didn't hear the noises during that time. However, as Owen was walking through one of the rooms, that's when he encountered something once again.
That is sketchy. Interesting light fixture. Oh, the wind is making so many noises. Freaking me out. Like, look at this. There's like a mattress here. Somebody's been squatting right here on this mattress. For sure. Yeah, I still can't believe that is on. It's like all shattered and everything. So this house was probably built between 1905 and 1920, probably. Okay, you guys had to have heard that. I'm assuming that's the wind, but I don't know, guys. It sounded like a cabinet door shutting or something. So we'll go upstairs a bit later, I guess. There's still power. Just the one light bulb still glowing. Heard that noise again upstairs. Seeing if it happens again. I don't know, guys. This is sketchy. Heard it again. I heard it again. Okay, I'm getting freaked out. Some construction stuff or whatever in there. There's gotta be somebody in here. There's gotta be. What is that noise? It's like a constant banging. Oh my God, I'm so sketched out.
After hearing the loud bang multiple times, Owen had absolutely no idea if the noises were merely caused by the wind or whether a squatter or a homeless individual was actually inside the building with him. To make matters even more disturbing, Owen had already discovered a mattress and several other signs indicating that someone had recently been living in the building. If the individual was still inside, the situation could escalate quickly, especially since they probably knew the ins and outs of the house better than Owen and could easily be hiding to ambush or even attack him at any given moment. By this point, Owen was consumed with fear and anxiety over everything he'd been witnessing that day, but he eventually built up his courage and decided to go upstairs to investigate the source of the noises.
Oh my gosh. Guys, I think we gotta go upstairs first and see what the hell that noise is, because I'm so sketched out. I don't feel comfortable in the other rooms down here. Hello? Anyone in here? Coming from in here. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's this piece of plastic on the broken window. I'm ripping that out of there.
Fortunately for Owen, the noises he heard while he was walking up the stairs were indeed caused by the plastic sheet. But disturbingly, Owen had also heard multiple loud bangs that simply could not have been caused by the plastic sheet or the wind. Owen, upon realizing this detail, eventually left the room to investigate the true source of the noises. However, as he was approaching one of the rooms, that's when he made a chilling discovery.
That doesn't explain the banging. That literally sounded like somebody walking, guys. I hear it over here. It's this door. Why is that opening by itself? Why is that door moving? Why is that door moving? Bro, there's literally no wind in here. None of these windows are broken. These are all shut, these windows. You guys saw that. Oh my God, it literally just moved again. Like, all these windows are intact. The only broken window is the one with the plastic. So, there's nobody in there. It must just be the wind. I'm gonna shut that away so it doesn't move. Oh my God. Guys, that scared the crap out of me. Okay, let's go downstairs and continue. That literally sounded like somebody walking and like shutting doors. Oh. Sorry about that. That like scared the crap out of me. Cause like there's like cigarettes and stuff here. Like somebody's definitely been squatting in here at some point.
It's evident that the door mysteriously began opening and closing multiple times. Owen, startled by the door's movement, initially froze and remained in his position. During this time, he mentioned that there was no wind coming in from any windows. When he went towards the door and opened it, he found no one inside, nor did he find an open window that could have caused the door to move. Owen immediately shut the door and went downstairs to explore the house for an additional 15 minutes. Fortunately for Owen, he didn't hear or see anything unusual during this time. He eventually ended his exploration and left the house without any harm. It's still unclear what the true source of the loud bang was or how the door was moving, along with the mystery behind whether what Owen encountered that day was paranormal. However, based on everything he witnessed during his visit, it seems very unlikely that this was paranormal. It's more plausible that the loud bangs were caused by the door slamming due to the wind or the poor condition of the door itself. Consequently, it's up to you to decide whether what Owen witnessed in the farmhouse was merely due to the wind or whether it was paranormal.
Oh, it smells really, really strong in here. Like, yeah, look at this. Somebody's been sitting in this chair. They had heaters and lights going. And then you could see there. So yeah, definitely a squatter in here at some point.
If you've enjoyed the video so far, it would mean a lot if you considered subscribing. Over 95% of you watching haven't subscribed yet. Your support really helps the channel grow, and in return, I promise to keep bringing you guys the best quality content. In June of 2023, a YouTuber named Kaylee uploaded a rather disturbing video titled "Exploring a Haunted Abandoned Psych Ward" to her channel, The Paranormal Patch. Her channel mainly focuses on urban exploration, and she often documents footage of her experiences exploring various haunted and abandoned locations across the United States. In this particular video, Kaylee decided to explore an abandoned psych ward known as the Arthur Brisbane Treatment Center situated in New Jersey. As Kaylee began her exploration, she ventured deep into the woods to reach the abandoned facility. After walking for almost 2 miles, Kaylee finally located the facility, which was split into 3 buildings. She eventually entered the first building and cautiously explored it to see if anyone or anything was inside. Fortunately for Kaylee, she found no one inside, nor did she find any signs that indicated that the building was haunted. Kaylee then left the building and went to the second facility. Similar to the first building, she found nothing except for some creepy graffiti and various pieces of abandoned furniture. Everything up to this point seemed to be going pretty smoothly for Kaylee, as the first 2 buildings she explored revealed nothing unusual. Kaylee then left that building and decided to explore the third and final facility. However, as soon as she stepped inside the building, that's when things started to take a turn for the worse for Kaylee.
Wow, look at how the floor is warping. I'm scared to step on it. Look at this, guys. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, look at the lockers. Guys, this place is so loud. Is it haunted? Because I keep hearing noises too. Okay, let's go in. So this was the schoolhouse. See if I missed anything cool. I hope I can open this. Why did it move as soon as I came close to it? Can someone explain that to me? That was freaky.
As Kaylee approached the door, it mysteriously moved and rattled right in front of her. Startled by the door's movement, Kaylee initially froze and remained in her position, but she eventually opened the door to investigate. However, when she went inside, she found nothing that could have caused the door to move. For the next few minutes, Kaylee stayed by the door to make sense and rationalize what she had just witnessed. She ultimately concluded that the door must have moved due to the wind or the poor condition of the door itself. She then dismissed this detail and eventually decided to go back to her exploration. However, as she was walking through the hallway, that's when she encountered something that sent her running out of the building.
I think it's all basically the same shit. Oh my god. Oh. 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 What the fuck? What the What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? That scared the shit out of me. Oh my good lord. That was spooky. Why the fuck are the doors opening and closing?
It's evident that multiple doors mysteriously opened and just moments later, they forcefully slammed shut. Kaylee, terrified for her life, immediately ran out of the room and stared in the direction of the commotion to make sense of what she had just witnessed. Given that Kaylee had initially dismissed the door slamming as being caused by the wind, but this time this theory regarding the wind might not be true, as multiple doors were slamming simultaneously. By this point, Kaylee had absolutely no idea why or how the doors were moving on their own. As a result, she spent the next few minutes contemplating whether she should leave or go back inside to investigate. But she ultimately composed herself and went inside the building to investigate, regardless of who might be inside.
There's a basement. Oh God, guys, we gotta go back through here. Not the fucking moving doors again. Do we go towards it? Bruh. What door is doing that? Oh, I like this room. Hey, shut up back there. What door was doing that? What's this? What one is it? Y'all just watched me walk past all of that. What door is that? What door? What door is doing that? Dude, I'm leaving. I'm going through this hole. Alright, let's get out of here.
After Kaylee went inside the building to investigate, she searched everywhere, but unfortunately she found nothing that could have caused the doors to slam with such force. Disturbingly, during her investigation, she noticed even more doors moving and slamming in the same manner that she had seen earlier. By this point, Kaylee had no interest in investigating or exploring the building further, and she ultimately decided to leave the building and end her exploration. It's still unclear how the doors were mysteriously slamming, along with the mystery behind whether what Kaylee encountered that day was paranormal. But based on everything she encountered that day, the only logical explanation that comes to mind is that a squatter or homeless individual might have been inside the building with her. However, given that Kaylee didn't hear any footsteps or any other noise apart from the doors moving, this theory might not be true. Another possibility is that the doors might have moved due to the wind, but again, given that they were slamming simultaneously, combined with the fact that there were no open windows nearby, this theory regarding the wind seems less plausible. Ultimately, it's up to you to decide if what Kaylee witnessed during her visit was merely caused by the wind or if it was something far more sinister.